here's your process for setting or checking your valve clearance. So this is the rear cylinder. This is your intake side, closest to your fuel injection. And then this is your exhaust side. You can see that's the exhaust pipe coming out. So I set mine, or checked them. I've got just a little bit of drag on the 5 thou shim on the intake side, and I can't get the 9 thou shim in on the exhaust side. I've got a little bit of drag on 8, can't get a 9 in, so I'm going to call those good. Now, when you roll the motor over, you've got to look right in that little hole, and you'll see a TR. Kind of hard to see it, but it's there, I promise. See that line? There's an R right beside it. Basically, you just line the straight part of the T up in that notch. Then when you do that, you check the rears, and then there's another mark on it that says TF. Line the straight part of the T up on it and check the fronts. So that just actually showed up really good right there. Just got to get the lighting right. You can see that TR. Yep. Okay, well, that's the rear. I'm going to roll the motor over. I'm going to do the front. You can get the airbox out without taking the front cowling off. It helps if your snorkel hose clamps are indexed in the right position. One thing I did find is to get that front airbox bolt out that's right there. If you use a 1/4 inch drive, swivel, and an extension, you can drop it right through the neutral hole, and you go right down to that bolt, and then you start it with a magnet. So beats taking the whole front cowling off and the front bumper and all that crap. So yep, that's that. Get the fronts done, and then I can get the top of this thing put back together. Then we'll be ready to move on to the bottom end. Fun stuff. Thanks a lot, Kawasaki.